Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to make this video because I have been in this self-love, self-concept journey for a few years now, and there's been some drastic changes. And I know that for a lot of us, when we're beginning this journey, it can be at times, it can be hard. It can be challenging. I myself, there's still some things that are challenging to me. Um, Everyone is working at something. Because remember, when you manifest something, you want the next thing and you want to continue doing things and you're continuously elevating. So there's always something you're going to be working on and always something you're going to be overcoming. But this is the video to watch when you're feeling a little bit down, when you want to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I hope it helps you. And let me just start by number one. I have noticed that I have become so much more authentic and comfortable about my authenticity. I know that I can be a little weird, a little odd, and I'm okay with that. I have learned to really like myself and like my personality, and I feel okay with it. And now I notice that I show people who I am unapologetically. And if they don't like it, oh well. But at the same time, I come with a feeling that I know they're gonna like it because this is who I am, and what is there not to like? So I would say that's a big one for me. A second one, I hope I don't get emotional. The second one is that I laugh. I laugh more. It's how do I explain it? I think to believe that you're going to be happy 24/7 is not realistic. I think that there is an ebb and flow to things. There's an expansion and a contraction. There's always an ebb and flow to things. So you're constantly shifting through different moods and states on your daily basis. You're never statically stuck on one state. You're constantly shifting around. But the more that you inhabit a preferred state, the easier it is for you to maintain that state throughout your day. So, no, I am not happy 24/7, but I feel like if I were to die right now, I would feel okay. I feel like I have so much to be grateful for. I feel like I have overcome so much. And just the fact that I feel content with what I have accomplished so far is something that you get from the self-work that you do. And it is so important because when you're residing in the low states, nothing ever feels enough. And that's why gratitude sometimes is so hard, because your body, the feelings in your body are so stuck in the pain mode that it's hard. So even though I laughed before, I feel like now I laugh from the heart. I find things funnier. I laugh at myself easier. I laugh at jokes from like the gut. So yes, I laugh more. I am happier. I stand up for myself. I remember that there were many times where I felt like people would just run over me. And I would be too afraid to say something because I wanted to be liked and I wanted to be accepted. And you know the whole deal. I wanted people to see my value. And so I would never stand up for myself. And now I feel like it is so much easier for me to say what I have to say, be okay with saying what I have to say, and being okay with the other person not understanding what I'm saying. That is a big one. Another one, and this one came to mind the other day when I was on a line waiting to pay for something, and there was like this huge line behind me. I am okay with taking space. Before, it would freak me out to inconvenience people. Like, I would be on a register line, for example, and I would be on register trying to do a transaction. And if people were behind me, I would start to get nervous because I felt like I was inconveniencing them by me holding up the line for a few seconds. Because there are people that hold up the line for a really long time. That's a little annoying. But I remember that I had a cousin of mine many, many, many years ago. She was doing a return, and I was on the line with her. And I was like, can you hurry up? Like, there's mad people behind you waiting. And she said to me, they have to wait the same way that I waited to get to the register. And now I am okay with taking space. You know why? Because I matter. I am important. I am a priority. And I am first best. I am first best in my life. And that in itself, I am okay with taking space. My image of myself has also changed. There were many years when I was younger that I wouldn't even look at myself in the mirror. I didn't like what I saw. I didn't understand why the people around me, I was living in another country back then, but I didn't understand why the people around me didn't look like me. And it would make me feel very self-conscious, and growing up with a family that never really, they didn't have a good self-image about themselves either. So how could they teach me to accept the way my face looked, to accept my unique beauty, because all of us are unique on ourselves. We are all beautiful. We're all the shit. We're baddies. And how can we all be? Because we're all unique. And our uniqueness is what makes us beautiful. And I didn't understand that. I'm still working a little bit. I gained some weight during the pandemic. So I'm trying to kind of like work on that. So I feel like it's not 100%. There's still work to be done, kind of like accepting the body as it is, accepting the little jiggles and, the extra bulges. Now trying to let myself go and work out, make time for yourself, yada, yada, yada. But so much positive things in my life. What else have I changed? I'm just so much more at peace. at peace with myself, at peace with my surroundings, at peace with what I can accomplish, at peace with the things that I know I need to work on, and even knowing that there's things I need to work on, not being so hard on myself. I don't get those anxiety attack or panic attacks anymore. And if I feel like I'm starting to get one, I can usually trace it back, and it's because I haven't been consistent with my routine. It's probably because I'm nearing my menstrual cycle and my hormones are a little bit all over the place. I used to get really bad attacks when I would feel unloved and unwanted. You know, not feeling wanted was a big one for me. Not feeling wanted and not feeling like I mattered. And those things have been shifted, completely shifted. I feel like I have lived so many lives, and I am a brand new woman. And many times I have thrown the towel, I have gotten angry, and I calmed down. I picked myself back up and be like, all right, you haven't been consistent with your routines, you're starting again tomorrow. I've also been more gentle with my needs, with my body, not constantly feeling like I have to push myself to do. I have changed the relationship with my mother. I'll make a video about that. That's a big manifestation for me. But I have grown emotionally so much, and self-love and self-concept is so worth it. I can speak to my person and I don't feel that constant nervousness. What is he gonna say if I say this? Or, is he going to leave me if I say this? So much changed. It's worth it. Keep going. You got this. You're an amazing, powerful goddess. We are all gods and goddesses. You're where you're supposed to be. Grow where you are. Keep going, slow and steady. If you need support, I'm there for you. I can coach you. My email is in the description box below. I love you guys. If I was able to get this far with all the bullshit and all the trauma and all the baggage, you can do it too. I believe in you. I believe in you. And until next time, bye.